guys again. This is Tuesday before London's opening, and we finally may say that the trading day started with the Asian session tonight. We had quite some movement for the market. If you come to look at the market now, we have 29.20, 22 in the euro dollar, 51.05 in Great Britain pound US dollar, and 96.46 for Aussie. We have we are now basically at the levels the previous London session closed. However, we had a brief dip to the downside when the Japanese equities opened today, but then those just being bought as you very well see. Anyways, London will open in about 1 hour, and the moment of truth will come for euro dollar and Great Britain pound, and we'll see what the markets really think of. Now this is what you see. This is here an Australian dollar US dollar weekly chart, and I just want to show you something on the weekly chart, and then to go to approximate things on the lower time frame. Now, definitely you've heard that on Aussie, everybody, I mean, including me at some point, I have to admit, so everybody looked at this as being a contracting triangle, and this contracting triangle in Aussie is being broken to the downside. Yeah, well, I agree with the concept of contracting triangle. What I don't agree now is this let's say drawing of the contracting triangle. What if, okay, just imagine, just do an exercise of imagination, and just imagine what if this is, for example, an A wave, let's say of this degree, and then the contracting triangle actually to begin here, and this to be your contracting triangle that, I agree with this one, is being broken. So you have a contracting triangle in the form of for the B wave, and this structure here to be an A, of a lower degree, B, C, D, and E. So we have A, B, C, D, E, and then we are looking for a C wave to the downside. And if you want to have an educated guess about the place where the C wave might end, then you might just take the length of wave A here, and you put it, you take 61.8 for example out of its length, so you take something like this, 61.8 approximately, and you take this 61.8 and you put it on top of wave E, like this, and here you go, you have a possible length for the first target for the move to the downside should be 94, 95, so that would be something like 94, 99, 95. Price now on Aussie is 90, let's take a look, 96.46, so that would be the end of an A, B, C, and that might be the end of a fourth wave of a higher degree. So fourth wave of a higher degree. And then probably this is the end of a third wave of a higher degree. Now, if that is the case, I will be cautious on the short side, even if these lows are going to be taken. Even if these lows are going to be taken, the previous lows are going to be taken, I will still be cautious on the short side. And this count implies, because this looks like a leading diagonal or like a nice NBC, depends very much how you count it, and this would imply that here from the top of E wave we are looking at an impulsive move to the downside. Now, if you go on a smaller time frame, this is a 4-hour chart, and you mark the high here. So these are the 105 or 105.60 area, and you're looking for an impulsive move that you might say that this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this to be the end of first wave, the downside. So let's say this is wave 1. Then we trace with a nice ABC for the second wave. And if you take a Fibonacci expansion tool and you go from the highs and the lows here and try to look for the expansion for the 161 level for the expansion, then you might see that 161 falls here. So possible that we have a third wave here. What I'm trying to say is that I don't think that the lows that we are currently seeing here are the lows for the move. So 1, 2, 3, let's say a 4, quite a shallow 4, and then we're looking for a fifth wave to come to the downside. Now, in order for this fifth wave to come to the downside, and this is the 96 level, 95, 94, 96 level. You see, we almost have a double bottom here, with the low being 95, 93, and here the low here is 95, 96. Now, whenever you have a double top or a double bottom that comes that close, okay, it's not by that beat, but it's that close, 3 pips difference. Usually they don't hold, and they are going to be broken. In this case, to the downside. Now, if I were to take an educated guess for the fifth wave to come in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This fifth sequence, then what I would do, I would measure the length of the first wave from the highs to the lows, and then I will take 61.8 out of wave 1 like this, and take this 61.8 and put it at the moment when the fourth wave ends, and this would be the first educated guess regarding the possible end for the fifth wave. Now, I don't think that this is the end for the fifth wave. It might be, okay, it might be. But the next possible target would be 100% out of the first wave, and 100% out of the first wave would be below 96, so it will be $94.88. So with this 94.88, basically we are having 94.99. In this case, would be 61.8 out of wave A of this weekly chart. So I would rather look for this target on the downside. So this area here will be my target for the fifth wave. So that should be target for fifth, for wave 5. And if I were to look at the structure here, or the internal structure of this wave, I would say that probably this would be some kind of an ending diagonal with 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe a short 5. But we need some more time to find this to find more clues for this structure. Anyways, it's looking like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves to the downside. This being an impulsive move for the C wave on the weekly chart. And why not? So I will still be looking on the long side, or better said, I would be cautious on the short side once this target is going to be touched. Now, this was the first recording of today. We're going to see what London is about to do. second recording will come in before New York opens today, and we'll get a look at, I don't know, Euro, Great Britain pound or US dollar Japanese yen, which, by the way, US dollar Japanese yen bounced just like that, just because the Nikkei opened today. So it should be interesting. Have a great day, and if you are trading, stay safe on the markets. Bye bye.